What's up, YouTube? This is G-Mac, another video. I'm going to go over topstep's payout request and how we got there. Take you through last week's trades, take you through my journal. Maybe that'll help. Um, Basically, I've just been learning ICT, and the simplified way to do it is if you learn the PD arrays and how they react in price, you have to understand the fundamentals to understand order flow. And that's all I'm doing is just purely trading price action using ICT concepts, reading order flow in real time. It takes some practice, but I know you can do it. But anyway, you go on here, you hit payout request. I've already done this, so I did that. I'll show you that way just for full transparency and accountability on my part, because we've got 5 days, 2.5%, trading 10 to 15 micros in the Asian session alone only. Well, I say only. One day was, U.S. session, and we'll go over that. We'll go over that now. So let's go to X. I'm on a 5-minute time frame. That way it don't take so long. But anyway, I started this Thursday of last week, so 8 days ago. We'll take this off. 3 candle formation. 1, 2, 3. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's opening bell. Okay, we were super bullish, and we were approaching all-time highs. All-time highs was around 113, 213. I'm sorry, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna be tripping. I'm sorry, I should have done this. 21 213. Now I'm gonna have to scroll all the way back. I'm sorry. But anyway, remember, before we had this down week, the week before election week, we were super bullish, and that's the end of the day. Okay, here we go. 213. So all-time highs was 210. Was about right in here. And that was what my target shot. I should have left a runner. I'll tell you how I journaled that. I got in right here. Institutional order flow entry drill. I don't do it like I don't set a limit order. I wait for us to come up. I had a great entry. I had no drawdown. I got in at 50. This candle opens at 57, goes down to 49. I'm in at 50, so I'm no drawdown, and I get out right here using 5 micros. That was the first day, which was good, but you see how far we ran. 200 more handles. But anyway, this is how I journaled that. You don't beat yourself up in your journal. You just hold yourself accountable in a nice way. Took a long at 950 in the 950 macro at 950 into a fair value gap target in all-time highs. I should have left a runner, but that's okay. Up 0.5% one day, $250 after cuts. And then I've took rest of the week off on win and note. That's why I didn't trade the next day. I want to watch how the new week opens up, gaps up or down. Monday's a bank holiday, Veterans Day. I didn't trade. We moved about 80 handles. Just making notes that I can refer back to at a different day. So okay, so that's trade 1. This is a 5-minute time frame, if you can't see it, by the way. Okay, my mouse is sticking. I need some better equipment, but that's why we're trading, to make the money to do it. Come on, man. Okay, right here is the next one. I was using this order block right here, and no, that's not. Never mind. Oh yeah, this was the trade that I was wrong, and still I was impatient. I did not wait on my setup. My setup would be to take these lows, the 6 o'clock low, between 6 and 7, the higher the low has to be taken. Okay. 6:30. I went the opposite way. Okay, yeah. We took this high. I got in on this candle right here and wrote it down to this liquidity down here. The best trade would have been here to go this way, but I was bearish and I saw we took some internal liquidity here that we was stalling. We kept rejecting right here. So as we went down, I put my stop just above this high. I said, all right, if we go above that, I'm wrong. And I was targeting these lows, and price quickly reversed. So that was a good idea. That was a good trade. So we did good there. Everything worked out. Okay, this trade right here. And how I journaled that was I took a short after taking the high made between 6 and 7 by 1 point. It took the high by 1 point. So what I was thinking was manipulation versus displacement. Manipulation meaning we went up, grabbed the highs, we're going to go, we took buy side, now we're going sell side. If it was displacement through that high, I would be looking for a continuation off of a fair value gap. That's what I mean by manipulation versus displacement. I've seen this before. We made 12 handles on one contract. It reversed right after, good exit. After taking the sell side at 750, we displaced the up, leaving a fair value gap to enter long, targeting old highs. That was the Asia ATM model for this session. But I did lock myself out after the first trade. Okay. Yeah, I was wanting to take another trade, but I didn't. This is the trade right here that I used. This order block right here. The up candle, down move. Right here. The opening on this candle is 157. 21,157. Okay. The high is 21,157.25. Pretty close. So that's what we did. Same thing. The high between 6 and 7 was not taken, but I used the order block as my entry, and no drawdown, went down, good trade, all that. Really good trade. So even that one trade where I was wrong, or my analysis, I took the wrong trade for the session, but just trading the order flow that I've learned was still right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, 5-minute chart. This is the macro. Fair value gap, 1, 2, 3. Tag up into it here at what time? Well, that's macro 750. Okay, so we're going to target these lows. And look at this 8 o'clock candle. The algorithm really kicks in sometimes right at 8 o'clock. I've noticed that during this Asia session. Right at 8, we're going. I targeted these lows. It did keep running. If you look, it respects. That order block, which is okay. That's what I'm working on this week. I'm not beating myself up on my journal about it, but I have made notes that I need to, even if I just leave one macro, if I just start with that, that's what I'm going to do this coming week. So, that was the 13th. Took a short in the 750 to 810 macro. The algo, I even put a note in here. The algo really kicked in right at 8. 10 handles, price ran another 20 handles. I was unsure because of the long wick. Um, what was I talking about here? Oh, this, yeah. I was I was worried about it um, bouncing off the consequent encroachment of that wick, and you can see it did bounce off of it, but it eventually broke it. But I was just basically I was targeting this, right here, these lows. We made a lower low, we come up, so I was expecting it to make another low. I thought it might hit the middle of that wick. It did, but that's a good trade. We're just following what we've learned. We're not being greedy. Um, and then our last trade um, was, I'll go here, wait for macro. Do not be impulsive. You got this. Yeah, so I'm not, I traded this off of my plan. I should have waited to the macros, what I'm telling myself, because yeah, we enter right in a fair value gap, but um, I basically was in the lower time frames here, and when we come up in this fair value gap, I entered. This was the trade. Yeah, this was the trade. I traded off the impulse. There's nothing. I didn't trade off an order block. I didn't wait for it to return to a fair value gap. I just, yeah, I'm glad I'm seeing this now. I'm one day away from a payout. I'm trying to force things, and I'm being impulsive instead of waiting until 750. Look what happens. We return to a fair value gap and then displace lower. So all in all, the week was good. We're still learning. I'm not perfect. We do the best we can do. We didn't take any losses, um, so that's good. And that's kind of how I, journal and talk myself up. Probably do start doing some live streams for some weekly commentary or weekly game plan. Go over the previous week, kind of like this. Go over if anybody's got any questions. All that sort of thing. I would like to trade the U.S. session. I will on my off days, but I've tried that on my phone, and I may start another account at some other time. Say I get maxed out here and try it, but for me to be consistent, I can't be trying to sneak off and look at my phone and look at levels real quick. It just that's not it. Um, So I will show you why I like topstepx's platform real quick. It's got a trader hub, it tells you all the news, whatever you're into. It shows your performance last week, last month, today, all that good stuff. And you can scroll down here, and this is what's awesome. It shows you like your P&L, your trade, your win rate, how long you're holding your trades. Each day you can click on, it'll show you, and you can do your journaling digitally in here. It just has everything. And you can go to your risk settings. I risk around 200 per trade. Most of the time, it's about 150. Let me change. Since I'm trading Asia, I'm just going to bump this to 150. Do this to 750. And I've got my personal daily loss limit to 350. We're going to change this to 300 since we went down. That way it blocks us out of there. And see, you can copy trade once you get other accounts. It's got a free copy trader built in. It's got it's got everything you need. It's really good. I really do like it. But I do appreciate y'all very much, especially the guys and gals that stick to the end of these videos and kind of listen to my rants or My country accent's maybe hard to deal with, but I have gained a few subscribers here lately. I'm trying to get to 500 so I can, apply to YouTube to try to, make some money off this. The faster I can do that, my goal is to be able to make what I make at work online, not with just trading, just off the videos and other things. That way I can have a steady flow of income, without having to go to work all day and trade. That's the goal, that's the dream, and it won't happen without you. So I'm here to help you. If you have any questions, feel free to hit the comments. If you have a video idea or just whatever, just let me know. I'll shut up now, and I appreciate y'all very much. I pray for y'all, and God bless you, and have a good night.